Great day and welcome to Logic Lives. Today we're going to talk about how young people, folks that are in their 20s, what I'm going to call young, are not only driving but drinking their wealth away. A lot of folks, especially in their early 20s or mid 20s, don't realize the impacts that paying a car payment and having that fancy drink, iced coffee, lattes daily, or even every other day has a tremendous impact on your financial freedom when you get a little older. So we're going to break down a couple things, but the first is just the impact that a car payment has on your financial freedom. So looking at the average monthly car payment, you'll see that it's $734 for new cars and $522 for used cars. And of course, there's several factors that play into that. And you'll look and see here, these are some of the factors based off of the amount you pay for that new or that used car. One is the loan amount. The other is the interest rate. Pretty self-explanatory. In the last couple of years, interest rates have been a lot higher. So definitely going to impact how much you're paying as far as monthly payment. Type of car that you purchase. So whether it's a luxury vehicle or basic vehicle, those kind of things. And then the length of the loan will impact your payment. The longer the loan is, loans right now are going up to 84 months, as you can see. You're going to have a lower payment. But if you take out an 84-month loan, even though your payment is lower, you're going to pay a lot more in interest. So really consider whether you do something of that nature. All right, and that's just the amount of your payment. That's not saying all the expenses that are included with the car, gas, insurance, maintenance, all of the other things that are associated with the car payment. So just for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to take the most conservative approach and say you are going to spend on a used car and you are going to spend $500 total on that used car. The other component that we talked about is the price of having those fancy lattes on a daily basis, every other day basis, however often you have it. You'll see that the average American spends almost $1,100 on coffee each year, and that's going up. So do the rough math, and let's say it's $100 a month, plus the $500 a month on the car payment, used car payment, that's a total of $600. We're going to take that $600 and we're going to put it into something that, if you watch my videos, we use a lot, and that is a compound interest calculator. It is going to show you the investment that you have plus interest over time, how much that can turn out to be. So our initial investment is $600 because of the fact that we're saving $600 initially. Every month, we're saving $600. We're going to do that for 30 years. And then we're going to include an interest rate of 10%. Why? Because the stock market over time has averaged 10% a year. And we will assume that continues in the future. When you hit annually, because it compounds annually, and you hit calculate, you will see the results are that in 30 years, you will have almost $1.2 million just based off of eliminating a car payment and avoiding the trap of taking those lattes, even though they're great from time to time, just understanding how that can impact your financial freedom going forward, making those two simple adjustments. Now, I know the one thing that a lot of people are going to say is, I need a car. That is true. You just don't need one that you're paying monthly payments on. So instead of having monthly payments, think about it, and maybe you save enough money to buy you a used car, something that will get you to and from, and not the most fancy car, or taking the time to have to now pay interest. Or you can consider doing things like taking Ubers to work and where you need to go. So that way you don't have to have a full car payment. You still have some payments that you need to make based off transportation, but it's not going to be the full $500. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe.